Chef Ian here from Newcastle. I'm making sourdough bread this weekend, so I thought I'd share my process with you. Take your starter out of the fridge and feed it equal parts boiled water that's been cooled down and flour. My starter is nice and active, and I'm going to add 150 grams of that to 300 grams of lukewarm water. I'm just going to mix the starter in with the warm water, break it up a little bit, and then add 450 grams of organic white flour. Mix that until it comes into a rough dough. I've fully mixed the dough and it's now a rough dough like this, and I'm going to cover that and let it rest for about an hour. And one last thing, I have 10 grams of salt which I'll add in the next stage. My dough has been resting for an hour, and now I'm going to take it out and put it on the bench. Add the salt to the dough and knead it in. The dough is quite sticky, that's why I'm using one hand and a scraper. I'm just pushing it away and stretching. This develops the gluten in the flour and gives the bread its structure. I have kneaded the dough for about 4 minutes, and it's still a wee bit sticky, but don't worry about that, and don't be tempted to add any more flour. Put that back in your bowl. I've sprayed it with some spray to stop it sticking, and cover it up again and leave it for about half an hour. The dough has started to rise and it looks a lot smoother, so all I'm going to do is wet my hands and fold it. So pick up one end and stretch it and dump it over. Pick up the other end, stretch it, dump it over, and then do that kind of four sides. Now we're going to shape our bread for the final proof. I have a banneton here, which is a wicker basket. I bought online for about $30, and I'm just going to lightly dust that with flour and put a little bit of flour on my bench as well, and put my dough and then shape it. Light dusting on top. Press it out. I don't want to press out too much of the air. Then bring the top over and press it in. Bring it over and press it in. Kind of cup and I'm spraying some plastic wrap and then laying that over top just so it doesn't stick, and then I'll place that in a warm place until it proves to the top. Once the bread is double in size, place in the fridge from 12 to 18 hours and then bake. my dough's been out of the fridge for at least an hour, and now I'm going to turn it out onto some baking paper. I have this bread slasher here, or you could just use a sharp knife, and I'm going to slash it long ways. Lift the bread on the baking paper and place in the tray. Bake for 40 minutes. Place the cooked loaf on a rack to cool down, then enjoy.